All right, let's see if this is working. Oh, that was quick. Stream manager? Yeah. Okay. So it is working. All right. First, I'm gonna say hi to you. Hello, YouTube. I doubt anybody's gonna be here. It's late at night, but I wanted to do a quick test stream because I would like to record and stream at the same time so that I could just like post a VOD on YouTube after. Because to my knowledge, VODs on Twitch go away. So I'd like to have those. So what we are working on right now is I'm trying to actually I didn't need to open that. I'm trying to refactor. Oh my gosh, y'all are fucking quick. What's good, y'all? Hi, Duck. Hi, Q. What do you mean? Hey, dude, you're like going crazy for way longer than I have. I don't know what that was, but thank you for whatever that was. I don't have like a dashboard or anything to see anything. I'm a little bit of a scuff streamer. I don't know what I'm doing, but how are y'all doing? But yeah, I am trying to refactor get stats, but like the proper way this time because yeah, I did the worst solution last time. So this time I'm firstly going to use libgit2, which is the library for Git or whatever. So that'll allow me to do like Git operations without opening up another process, which is probably not probably. It's not ideal, right? It's slower than it needs to be. And then also I'm going to make it multi-threaded. Have a thread for doing untracked and tracked so that the main thread can keep running without having to do all that in the update or whatever. But yeah, you have that's dope. You have a shell app, dude. Yeah, it's like what is this, Twitch 2e? Hold on, I can I'm still getting used to hyperlink. This is very weird for me at the moment, but Twitch 2e. I stole it from another streamer that I watch. She hasn't streamed in a while, but yeah, this thing's low-key nice. I've I've been using it for watching streams, just like having the stream in full screen or whatever, and then just using the chat because the chat on here is like, it's actually quicker than the browser, which is crazy to me, but it's whatever. So yeah, so what I'm doing now is trying to like understand the library because like look at this documentation. Like all of this is like every one of these is its own thing. So like if we go to diff, right, this is what I care about. Look at all this shit. Like, so what I'm trying to do is like discern between what I actually need to know and what I don't need to know. So what I have so far is like a small little diff. This just gets the diff and then exits. And then I have a threaded implementation that I was working on. I have no clue how threads work. I'm gonna be honest. I'm in class for it right now. But trying to figure that out at the same time as like figuring out what I need to do within the loop. So what I just did is this was up here, right? And the repo wasn't updating per iteration. So can I catch it this time? Thank you, Wavesuit, for the follow. How are you doing today? But yeah, it wasn't updating per iteration, so I threw it in here. And it's because I didn't read the documentation fully. And this git diff index worker is essentially, or I think it says in the documentation actually exactly like that, but it's like running git diff, right? So that gets the diff. This gets the individual portions of the diff, and then I just print out. Well, let me rephrase. This returns an object, or updates this object, that I can then use this getter to get the specific thing as I want, right? So I do that for not untracked. This is I do that for deletions. And I do that for insertion. I don't know why I wrote it. Oops. If I turned caps lock off, insertions, right? Let me double check that this still works. I don't know if I tested it yet. And then I need to test if my build works. So, what is it? CMake. I want to also generate, yes, this. I want to do that. And then, what else? I want to build it with 12 threads, yes. All right, cool. And then I can, it should be in debug. So let's run debug as threaded. Cool. And then in git stats, let's see what is tracked in here already. So dog/refactor. So let's start by deleting, what do I have? 286. So this should give me 283. Oh wait, no, I just added 3 to deletions. Okay. Oh, no. It deleted an insertion and added 2 deletions. Okay, so that's fine. And then if we, oops, if we add something random. Okay, cool. So it is updating properly. Let me verify with the actual, okay. I need to stop getting in the habit of that when I could just open a new tab in Kitty. So let's check that against, just by going to projects, what is it, lib, get example, and then from there, oh, duh, it's because I'm in the wrong place. Oops. Get stats, right? And then if we get the, oops, actually, no. Oh yes, the nice thing about this library too is that I don't have to like add extra arguments or whatever to like get the short stat or whatever. I'm pretty sure I can make it more optimal by like passing an argument to make it a short stat, but like if I just want to grab the whole diff like I did here and then just grab a certain attribute from it, I can. But that being said, I probably should make it a short stat or whatever, so it's not doing the whole diff every time. Anyway, get diff short stat, and then that gives me 163 and 284. Cool. So it matches. Exit that. Let me also, that's something else that I wanted to do. What did I name it? Threaded. Because I'll be doing this. That should make it more obvious, I believe. I don't think I have to regenerate the CMake files every time. I think I could just build it again. Building C object. Okay, then we debug and then threaded. And then if I exit, all right, cool. So I don't need to do that every time, only when I change something. Or my compile commands have changed, which I'm kind of curious what the layout for this is. So it gives a directory. Oh, this is showing like where all the objects are. Okay, cool. All right, so given that, let me push what I have so far. What did I do in README? Oh yes, that was a note to myself. I should probably fill this out. More so for me, but let's do, there's this cool syntax that I learned at work. Oh, I need to get in the semi-note. And then this will be, no, just Yep. Cool. Notes. I don't remember what the full thing was. We could just do that for the meantime. To build with, or not to build, because this isn't even right. Hold on, this is the wrong thing. This should be like that. To generate with compile commands use. Oh, actually, I could just take this and then do this. Great. And then well, you also need to, so this is example of using the libget2 library. To build the examples, you must to build the examples you must clone with submodules. What is it? Oh, like git clone recurse submodules or something crazy like that. Yo, you think I could just find this quickly in recur? Oh no, it'll be in git. Man, git clone recurse submodules. I think that's all you need when cloning it. Okay, so the examples, you must first clone with submodules. Let's just say to put the examples, you must do the following. Clone with submodules. Then we make build directory. Or this is kind of stupid. Why don't I just do this? I didn't even spell that right. Right. So now that we made that directory, you cmake. Let's just assume. I made a note down here anyway, so it's fine. Don't need to assume anything. And then cmake. I don't remember the rest. Actually, I should have it in history. Yes. Cmake build. Target. Example name. And then we'll leave the jobs for whatever they want to do. I'm not gonna guess their CPU. Yes. Okay, I think that's good enough. Status. Content. CMake list. Oh yes, let me clean that up. Because there's some stuff I'm never gonna use, like this. That's whatever. This is also whatever. This is not going to be used. I might as well put this up here with this. Makes sense in my head. And then blah blah blah. This is not going to be used. Right. Cool. Make sure I don't have anything extra. Let's keep my compile commands out of there. Oops. Dot get ignore. CMake. What is? It's the cache. Or no, it's compile commands. Dot text. Status. Oh my gosh, if I could type. Oh, it's JSON. Whoopsies. Ignore. JSON. Status. Deleted. Already had that in there? Really? I don't remember pushing that. GitHub.com/ what is it? Love me / lib. Get to example. How do I? Oh, cool. I do have it in there. And whatever. Yeah, that's getting taken out though. All right. Clang. Is that relevant? I don't think it is. Use includes. It's whatever. I'll leave that in there. All right, that's fine. Add 30 example. Oops. If I could hit the right button. All right, cool. All right, so given that, let us I use Arch, by the way. What's poppin', Boat? Boat Noah Pie. How's it going? Oh, yes, you know what? I kind of want to see if this can be a relative path. Because that would also be important. I use relative paths for obvious reasons. Oh, what is my... Right. Chilling. That's good. That's good. You have chat in the terminal? Yeah. I thought this was cool. And also, it's like, I was talking about this earlier, but it literally shows up faster than than the browser, which I thought was crazy. But it's not as useful right now because I don't have a second monitor for the time being, but I can read it better off of here than on my phone. Yeah, I thought so. Oh my gosh, it's a little emote. Thanks for the follow, Mochi Tiramisu. Yeah, it's just fire. I actually didn't know it shows emotes. And it's a little GIF too. I didn't look. I'm kind of curious now. Wait, what was that? What was that emote? Because I didn't know that Kitty could show like GIFs. What is it? You said meow. I'm gonna assume that's a 7TV emote. What is it? 7TV. Meow. Can I download this GIF? Is that a thing? Bro, it's taking forever to... What the... Alright, give me a GIF. 1x size. Yes, whatever. Downloads. Kitten iCat. Yo. Wait, what type of file is this? Oh, kitten iCats. I don't think it can. Maybe it's something else that it's using. 1x. No, it does show. That's crazy. Cute browser, you already know it. I'm kind of wanting to switch off of Firefox. Not so much because of the controversy, because you know it's a large browser company. It's kind of to be expected. But I was there's this YouTuber that I like watching. Let me see if I can find her. I don't remember the exact name, but it's like something penguins. But she was... I'm on the wrong account. Whatever. Let me see. I think she might be in my likes. Yes. This lady. Bread on Penguin. She was talking about it, and she said it was like... Okay. It was like one configuration file, and I was like, you have me at one configuration file. You don't need to talk anymore. But yeah, I'm trying to get used to it. I kind of like that it has spin motions, but I am not great at them. Smart goat? I wouldn't say all that. How you doing, Mochi? But where was I at? Oh yeah. But yeah, I've been trying to get used to it. I like it. There are some like speed issues that I have with it sometimes, but I'm almost like convinced at this point, like it's probably the websites themselves and not so much the browser. I could be wrong, but I also don't know anything about developing a browser, and I don't want to. That doesn't sound very fun. What else I got in here? What was I doing? Oh yes, relative paths. I'm living day by day, yada yada, you know, the vibe type shit. I've been pretty good. Also, just living day by day. Do you run into any dead ends? I usually run into them when I'm using Vimium. What do you mean by dead ends? Like something I can't reach with the this thing? I don't know what this is called, but whatever the search shortcuts are. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I actually haven't hit a point where I've run out of these, but I haven't. I've also only been using it for like a few days. Like it hasn't been long enough. Oh shit! I can't ban them from here, can I? Oh, there we go. What have you run into the the running out on? I'm actually really curious. Because I've been, like, mainly with this, I've been reading a lot of documentation because it's super, super nice for reading documentation since I don't have to really do anything. I could just use the keybinds or whatever rather than scrolling 15 million times. But, yeah, I'm actually super curious what site you ran out of it on. I didn't need to do that. I just need to build. Okay, so now, not build. Oh, no, I was right. I should run debug net threaded. Okay. So you can't do relative files. But actually I should move these. But there is an expansion that I don't remember the name of. I think I actually used it in Nikit Stats. gov.com/me get stats. If I'm not mistaken, it should be in support. Get home path. There it is. It's this. Why would it equal null? What was the man get env? Oh. I see. Because it's just taking from if I can type, where's the $? Yeah, it's just taking from there. So I guess there's a possibility where that wouldn't exist, but I don't know a system where it wouldn't. Mainly when I open like a PDF or something. Oh, yeah, I haven't done any of that yet. But I can definitely see that. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. What do you do when you just use the mouse at that point? If you have like a area you can't reach? Wait, what did it just ask me? Compatibility with CMake will be removed in later versions. Update to the version O. Let me listen. libgit 2. I guess it doesn't really matter though. Like, I don't really care much about the versions. Less than 10 will be removed from a future version. Update the version argument min value or use the min to max. So we can use 3.10 to what version am I on? CMake version 3.31. Lovely. What did I do? Oh. 3.31. Cool. What window manager? I am currently using Hyperland. I'm trying out Hyperland. I'm liking it so far. Yeah. There are some like keybinds that they use by default that I've been trying out. Like, for instance, Sway's default. Sway's the window manager I use on my like school laptop. They use like Alt Enter as a default for opening a terminal, but Hyperland uses Alt T, and that is like a lot more comfortable. So I've been like trying out their most of their defaults. Some of them I didn't keep, but I've been trying out their defaults and honestly pretty solid. I won't like race it much because I'm pretty basic, but there is some cool stuff about it. Like I liked Swaylock so much that I recreated it in Sway, because that like locking and having the blurred background is fire. What was I trying to do? Build. Where's the? Oh, it's just because it's over here. This doesn't have the history. Debug threaded. Let me play some music. Oh, wait. That's what I was doing. Like, all over the place. I am on break, so, you know, I get a little bit of a pass. Threaded. So, what I kind of want to do is... See, because this is where it kind of gets annoying. Oh, not really, actually, because I only have to do it when I initialize the thread. What is that? Oh, I can't hover over it to see what it is. Was that a rat throwing ass? That's crazy. Okay, so what I'll have to do, not have to, but what I'm going to do is, for this example, I'm just going to assume that the path, that the home environment variable exists, right? So we can say, I don't know, let's just say something like, it's example. Let's just say something abnormally large. Not abnormally, but, just say path, and then allocate 256 to it. That's that. And then we'll say, printf. I don't remember the arguments for printf. Oh, right, there is an end version. Okay, so we'll take in the, I forgot what I named it already. Path. Get env should return a string. Oh, size of the same thing. Size of, and then, oops. Get env home. Right. Is that right? smprintf. Size. Oh, the format. Duh. So this should be. I just want a string. Like that. What did I do? Oh, not size of. The string length of. Am I putting in the paths wrong? Where am I? Oh, so you have the string. Hell yeah, ready, but type shit. I see. I tried hyperlink for a bit. I don't know if I did something wrong, but it felt sluggish compared to i3. I definitely say, okay, so like, I can't compare it personally because the machine I'm running it on is like significantly more powerful than my Sway machine, like worlds more powerful. But I would say if it's like not like incredibly like a lot more sluggish, then I'd say that's probably expected because this is like way closer to a desktop environment than i3 is. You know what I mean? i3 is extremely bare bones, but Hyperland like comes with all these animations and other features by default. So I'd say it's definitely more bloated. So some speed losses are probably to be expected, but if it's a lot, then maybe something went wrong with your installation. Were you trying to install on another like distro than Arch or an Arch base? Because oh wait, maybe this is the because I've definitely heard that it's like a bitch to get running on anything but Arch. Include string.h. Mine was on Arch. I don't know, just tell you then. Like I said, I don't. If it's like not like a huge loss, then I'd say it's probably to be expected. But um, if it's something insane, then I don't know. Maybe it was just that version or something. I'm not sure. Have a good rest of your stream. Hey, have a good one, Mochi. Maybe I'm just used to snappier feel. No, that's real though. That is totally real. Especially if you have like a uh, a reasonably powerful machine. Because the thing is, the reason I can't compare the two is because the machine that I'm running Sway on is literally a laptop with a like 6300. I think that's like 10 years old or something. And then the machine I'm running on right now has a 7600 X3D in it with what's this GPU? A 7900 GRE. Like it's not even close. I'm probably just being OCD. No, that's real though. I mean, I doubt it's like, if you're noticing it, it's probably tangible. You know what I mean? Like it's not, you're not making it up. And I don't think it's a problem to want the snappiness of i3 or Sway or whatever, because it does feel really good to just pop things up instantly. And actually, why don't I just do this right? %s. What was the... Oh. And then this is just going to be... What I don't remember is if it adds the extra slash or not. Actually, you know how I can check is I can just print. Oh. It does not, so I will add the extra. Okay, so instead of this, let's try passing in a path. Can I... How do I... Oh, you know what I could do? Delete find that. Easy. I didn't even need that. Hey, thank you for the follow, Mario R17. Appreciate it, boss. How's it going? Then we have the path. And then I think that should work properly. Are you running i3 on your machine? Or firstly, let me ask you, what do you want me to call you? A Noah, Boat, Pi? Which you prefer, gang? Build. I didn't add any libraries, so let's just build it again. Right. Noah or Boat, doesn't matter with me, bet. I'm gonna call you Noah. Debug, threaded. Resolve past. Oh, duh. Bro, I freaking added another string in, oops. You know what? Why didn't I just use you know what? Whatever. And then what's the wrong place? I added another string and I didn't increase the size of the expected buffer. Plus, actually, we can use Vim. It is 19 characters long. Shout out Vim for counting for me. Expected expression. String length. Oh. I don't know why I did another one of those. Okay, so now... I'm running it in my ThinkPad. What specs do your ThinkPad have? When's the next YouTube series? I started doing the same on YouTube because of you. Yo, slide the YouTube. I want to see. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't really know what I want to do with the YouTube yet. I've been thinking about just like posting whatever up there, but like whatever to me is kind of like Linux based, because I think one of my favorite things about the the series was like getting to talk to other people that like also have experience in Linux. So I think I was thinking about doing like one video I had in mind was like doing common misconceptions that I hear a lot about like Linux. Like because I'm in an engineering school, right? There are a lot of people that know about Linux or are considering switching, but have misconceptions that are like stopping them or that they say or whatever. And I think that would be fun to kind of talk about. But yeah, I don't know specifically yet. But I don't even honestly, I don't even know if I will like make a full series or whatever. I think I'm gonna try to keep it like a kind of casual thing for now, especially since I don't have much time. Oh, that's you. You already subbed you. Oh, well, I'm on the wrong account right now, so I can't show you. But yeah, I'm not logging in on stream, but I already follow you. You've been going crazy, son. I don't know why I didn't put two and two together, but you actually one of the people I watch more, cause I follow or I subscribe to a good amount of people that are doing that, like programming every day. I think it's very fun to watch people do it, other people do it. Excuse me, but you're one of the people that I watch the most. Where's that? Did I fix the thing I was working on? Nah, don't need to thank me. You deserve it. Keep up the good work. I'm missing one because I cut off. Off by one error. Who would have thunk it? I don't need this open anymore. Source. Oh, you know what else I like about Hyperland? Is that like, because it's on Arch, or let me rephrase, because it's not Sway, the drops are crazy. Like well, I don't know if you were on Hyperland long enough, but there's this bug where like, if you open up a window, and it's not showing right now, but it'll have like this weird stretching artifact or whatever, and they're working on that. And then there's another PR that I'm watching for Sway Lock, where they're gonna add clickable like widgets that I'm also waiting for. But it's like, it feels a lot faster. It's nice to have features that you're waiting on just like be expected to be done in the next few weeks. Source threaded. Let's just do 20. 20. What else? I need to build it again. Build. Shout out reverse search. Couldn't live without it. Alright, cool. So now let us... Oh, actually, no, because I already know it's working. Now, let me start adding notes for myself, because I'm pretty much done with what I wanted to test here. I essentially have all the information that I need for all of this. Oh, no, I don't. There's one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to, oh yes, get the listing of the untracked files, working. Because this is the tracked thread, or not this specifically, but this workflow will work like the tracked thread. And then the untracked thread will just need to check for updates in the untracked files. That's sick. I should low-key try Sway, but configuring takes so long for me. The nice thing about Sway is that you really don't have to change much. Like, literally all I did, I took my i3 configuration, I slapped it in Sway, and then it gave me a couple errors, and then, you know, I fixed those. Because there's even like a, if I recall correctly, let me not overwrite this, Sway tiling window manager. Because they're making it like a, or trying to make it a drop-in replace. Can I get the GitHub, please? Because it was on the GitHub. There should be a. Okay, this is not great. Oh, this is Sway Fire. That's not what I wanted. Sway. Okay, this is even worse. Working page. There was like a if you're switching from i3 or something, and it listed like a bunch of the stuff that you would need to change or look out for. Oh, i3 migration guide. Actually, let me slide this in here for you. Actually, I don't remember how to copy a. I don't remember how to copy a freaking link in Qt browser. Keep finding check sheet. Oh, you know what? Let's be smart. Let's go ahead and right click this. Copy link address. I'm so smart. There you go. But that's that, and just throwing my configuration in there is what I did, and it took me like, I'm not even joking with you, it took me like less than 20 minutes. Because most of the stuff just works. Which is super nice thing about Sway. And also I feel like because they were just trying to make a drop-in replacement for i3, like they're not doing a bunch of new features, so everything's pretty stable. Like I haven't had actually any problems with Sway. The only problems I have with Sway were problems that I introduced by trying to do extra stuff. Yeah, I'd definitely say give it a shot. The only problems I've heard of are people having NVIDIA GPUs. So if you don't have that, you should be good. But I don't think ThinkPads have NVIDIA GPUs, if I recall correctly. So let's write notes for myself here. So this will, oh yes, this one. I meant to get down in the weeds of the repository opening system. Repository. There it is. Representing, including all its object contents. Wouldn't that mean that it'll take forever to open some stuff? Open Git repository. Okay, so why didn't they create a new Git repository with extended controls? I don't think I need to do that though, low key. I think I can just open it because I won't be writing anything. Pointer to the repo, which should be opened. Okay, let's try just using repo. Do you run into Discord issues on Sway in terms of like mic or screen sharing? Personally, no, but I don't use the native Discord client. I use a Vesktop, and I have since switching to Wayland. I'm under the, I don't want to say philosophy, but I'm under the idea that if a company isn't gonna put in the work to support the platform that I use, then I'm gonna use open source alternatives, and Vesttop was one of them. I see now that they're dropping a patch for screen sharing and all that, but to my knowledge, that's still in beta. But if you are using the default client, screen sharing was the only issue. Everything else should work. On Wayland, I should say. Everything works on X11, as you know. So let's try just using open. And then, so we just need a repo and then the path. Right? Next worker. Okay, so let's try that. CD build. Because I really don't think that I need the extra options that are presented to me in that. Yes. So let's double check that this is working by changing something in, if I can remember the project name, docs. So, oh wait, was it insertions or deletions that I changed? Oh wait, I'm in build. Let me get out of there. Threaded. So, deleted. A huge plane just flew over my house. So deleted was what I changed. Let's run it again. Oops. Oh, it would help if I was in the build directory. All right. So let's add a bunch of lines. Write it. Insertions did change. Okay, so we don't need to open it with extended privileges, which makes sense because, you know, kind of don't need that to read. All right. So 0 or error code. All right, so let's go ahead and not port, but let's go ahead and change the insertions over to right. So given this, we are going to say this part is for loading objects in given repository located at path. It's probably the worst way to word that, but it made sense in my head. Then we can say get diff next worker. All right, let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly. I'm definitely looking to sway more. One thing that's annoying. I honestly haven't even given the Zoom app a shot. So I don't even know if it works on Wayland or not. But I'm surprised that it wasn't working on X11. I've always, for Zoom meetings, I've always just used the browser. But theoretically, as long as you have the portal and it doesn't do anything weird like Discord, it should just work. Or at least that's my thought process. All right, so this is where we start the diffs. Dang. I wonder, Q, are you still on i3 as well? Because I haven't. Yeah, I never tried the Zoom app on i3, so I'm not sure, but at least through the browser it works on Wayland. It's mainly the UI that messes up. Like the chat just appears out of nowhere when you're on in a different workspace. Huh. Is that the same case when you're in the browser as well? Diff. Oh, I see what this is saying. Index to work dir. Create a diff between the repository index and the work dir directory. Okay, so I think what this is saying is, yeah, this matches to the git diff command. So you have the index or the head of the git repository, and you're comparing that with the current working directory. So literally just the repository folder. When I'm on the browser, no. Okay, I see. So this is the app. Does Zoom like? Do they say they support Linux? I'm kind of curious about that now. That's why I just use browser. The issue with the browser for me is that I always have to scroll down on chat messages. It doesn't auto scroll in browser. Dang. Y'all be using you be using the chat a lot. But that makes sense. That's kind of annoying. I wonder though if you switched browsers, that would be the same issue. The index. Okay, so for a discussion for the difference between git diff and git diff head and how to emulate, see the note below on. Oh. The tree you provide will be used for the old file side, the delta, and the working directory will be used for the new file side. This is not the same as git diff or git diff index. These commands use information from the index, whereas the function strictly returns the differences between the tree and the files in the working directory, regardless of the state of the index. Use to emulate those commands. See the difference between this? Consider the example of staged file deletion where the file has been put back to the working directory and further modified. Tree file. I see. Now the question is, which behavior do I want? You know what? I'll follow the behavior of git diff because I think that makes sense for me. My professor makes us chat for participation points. Yo, that is the craziest statement. Professor, like, don't talk, just chat, gang. I don't want to hear your voice. True, actually, Kiyu. Twitch chatter buff for sure. What browser do you use currently? If you pass null to the index, which is what I'm doing here, then the existing index of the repo will be used. Right? So git diff using current index. If you pass Firefox, oh, I see. Interesting. I've never had any problems with Firefox for Zoom. But we do run like drastically different systems, so I really can't say anything. The index will be refreshed from disk if it has changed before the diff is generated. Oh, and oh my gosh, that's why you need this in here, because this actually refreshes the diff. Git / refresh diff using current index, right? Okay. Git diff options. Oh yes, this is so we have version flags, ignore submodules. Okay, so there are options that I need to decide if I want to use or not, or allow the user, not allow, but give the user access to in the higher level like UI or whatever. Like for instance, ignore submodules might be a good one. I don't know what these mean. Nor this one actually. Actually, I don't know what half that stuff means. A combination of diff option values above. Defaults to git diff normal. Normal diff to default. Reverse the sides. Include ignored. Here's include untracked. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I do not have to implement untracked files myself anymore. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Okay. Crap. I left my notebook in the car. I think I have another notebook. I have one page, just one page left in this notebook. Feels good, man. I gotta dip out, got an exam to study for, keep the streams up. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate you, gang. Good luck on your exam. Ace that shit for me. Okay, I found a piece of paper, and my pencil doesn't have any lead in it. Oh, there we go. There's another. Okay. So now that this option exists, that is great. That saves me almost like what was it, like 500 lines or something. So git diff is option, or oh my gosh, git diff has untracked file option, right? Now, if I'm gonna put untracked in here, even with so this one might be important too. So let's write down the settings that I'm considering. So git diff include untracked is huge because it saves me work. Now the other one I need to consider is untracked directories, because it's right, like it will sometimes just add the whole directory, which if the user if that's not what the user wants, then that's not what the user wants. What I was considering before is having a like advanced section and like settings. Settings like extra stuff would be probably in there. Yeah, like, this is super cool stuff, but get if enable fast untracked DIRs. When diff finds an untracked directory, to match the behavior of core git, it scans the contents for ignored untracked files. If all contents are ignored, the directory is ignored. If any contents not ignored, then the directory is untracked. It's extra work that may not matter in many cases. This flag turns off that scan and immediately labels an untracked directory as untracked behavior. We'll see about that one. So let's make a core and an extra. So this is a git diff enable fast untracked right. Disable updating of the binary flag and delta records is useful when iterating over diff if you don't need the index. No white change. Include necessary deflate delta information. Okay. So that is that. All right. So that is git diff option T. And this is a, what is this? Flags. Oh, I see. Flags. All right. I got distracted. Well, that was a good distraction, but use a current index and working directory as references. Right. And then at that point, get diff stats from diff, or let's say pull. Right. And then lastly, we print it. All right. So what I'm curious about oh wait, did I change the other one to open? Okay. All right, cool. So, given that, we will make sure it runs one more time. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's not. I don't remember how to go back down. Whatever. I did it again. This is what I want. All right. And then debug, threaded. All right, cool. Okay. I already pushed that right. What did I change? Oh. Yeah. Okay. So from there, we actually don't need untracked anymore. So this is all we need. That's great. Status, make sure. What I change? Oh, I know what I changed there. Okay. And then we'll say we changed repository function to normal from extended version. All right, awesome. All right, I think that's my quick stream for now. I'll see how the quality looks on both the recording and the stream, and then we'll go from there. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Y'all have a good rest of your night.